Did you know that many people may be living with early signs of cancer and not even realize it? And even more alarming, you could be one of those people. That's right. Cancer might be developing inside your body without any noticeable symptoms. This is why today we're revealing 15 early warning signs of cancer that most people ignore. These are subtle, easy-to-miss signs that might seem completely unrelated to cancer, but in reality, they could be your body's way of telling you something isn't right. Time is critical when it comes to cancer. The earlier you detect the signs, the higher the chances of successful treatment. So, stay with us through this entire video. We'll not only show you what to look out for, but also explain why ignoring these signs can be a serious mistake. Before we dive into these important signs, make sure to hit the like button if you care about your health, subscribe to stay informed, and leave a comment below if you've ever noticed any of these signs in your own body. Trust us, your health is worth it. Now let's jump into the first early warning sign. 1. Unexplained weight loss. If you've suddenly lost weight without trying, no diet changes, no increased exercise, it's time to pay attention. Unexplained weight loss is one of the most common signs of cancer, especially cancers like pancreatic, stomach, or lung cancer. The reason? As the tumor grows, it can cause your body to burn more calories, even at rest, or interfere with how your body processes food. Many people dismiss this symptom, chalking it up to stress, age, or just normal changes in metabolism. But if it's significant, and especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms, it could indicate something more serious. If you've noticed unexplained weight loss, don't ignore it. Schedule a doctor's visit immediately. But before we continue, if you found this information useful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any life-saving tips like this one. 2. Persistent fatigue. We all get tired from time to time, especially with busy lifestyles. But what if that fatigue doesn't go away no matter how much you rest or sleep? Persistent fatigue that affects your day-to-day life could be a warning sign. Cancer cells use up a lot of your body's energy. As a result, you might feel unusually tired or weak. If you find that you're exhausted to the point that it's interfering with your daily activities, it's essential to have it checked out by a professional. Fatigue, especially when paired with unexplained weight loss or pain, can point to certain cancers, including leukemia, colon cancer, and others. And if this sounds familiar, don't wait. Talk to your doctor. And while you're at it, let us know in the comments if you've experienced fatigue that lasted longer than usual. It's always helpful to hear from others, as we all support one another in this journey. 3. Changes in skin appearance. Pay close attention to any changes in your skin. Skin is the body's largest organ, and it often reveals early signs of cancer. Look out for moles or spots that change in shape, color, or size. A new mole that appears, or an existing one that becomes darker, bleeds, or has irregular borders, could be a warning sign of skin cancer, particularly melanoma. But skin changes aren't limited to just moles. Other cancers can also cause your skin to become unusually pale or yellowish, a condition known as jaundice, which can be a symptom of liver or pancreatic cancer. If you notice any of these skin changes, don't wait. It's better to be safe and get a professional opinion. 4. Persistent pain or ache. Pain is your body's way of signaling that something isn't right. While many conditions can cause pain, persistent or unexplained pain that doesn't seem to go away or is getting worse could be a warning sign of cancer. Cancers such as bone cancer or brain cancer may cause persistent headaches or aches in bones, and even back pain can sometimes be an indicator of cancers affecting the spine or internal organs. It's important to note that pain from cancer is typically persistent, not temporary. It doesn't respond well to over-the-counter pain relief or may continue even after rest. If you experience persistent pain, especially if it's unusual or localized, consult your doctor to rule out any serious conditions. 5. Difficulty swallowing. Have you ever experienced difficulty swallowing? It's something that many of us have felt once in a while, especially after eating something dry or large. But if this difficulty becomes more frequent or persistent, it could be a sign of cancer in the throat, esophagus, or stomach. When cancer affects these areas, it may cause a narrowing of the throat or blockage that makes swallowing difficult. If you notice that you regularly struggle to swallow, particularly if it's accompanied by pain or weight loss, you should definitely get it checked out. Early detection of cancers in the esophagus or throat can make a huge difference in treatment outcomes. 6. Changes in bowel or bladder habits. Changes in bowel or bladder habits, whether it's diarrhea, constipation, blood in your stool, or frequent urination, are often ignored. But these changes can be a warning sign of cancers in the digestive or urinary tract, such as colon, bladder, or kidney cancer. Blood in your stool, for example, could be a sign of colon cancer, especially if accompanied by changes in the size or frequency of your bowel movements. On the other hand, if you notice that you're urinating more frequently or feeling an urgent need to urinate, it could indicate bladder cancer. If you experience any sudden changes in your digestive or urinary habits, don't brush them off. Consult a doctor to rule out any serious issues. Early intervention can be life-saving. 7. Unexplained cough or hoarseness. A persistent cough or hoarseness that doesn't seem to improve after a few weeks could be a red flag, particularly if it's accompanied by blood in your mucus. Lung cancer is a common cause of this symptom, especially in smokers. However, other cancers like throat or thyroid cancer can also lead to similar issues. If you've been coughing for a long time without an obvious cause, like a cold or allergies, and you notice that it's getting worse, it's crucial not to ignore it. Even something as simple as losing your voice or feeling hoarse for no apparent reason can signal a more serious issue. If you're worried, don't hesitate to consult your doctor for a checkup. A thorough examination can help determine the cause. 8. Unexplained bleeding. Any instance of unexplained bleeding should always raise concern. This includes coughing up blood, unusual vaginal bleeding, blood in your urine, or blood in your stool. These can all be early signs of cancer, especially cancers affecting the lungs, colon, or reproductive organs. For example, blood in the stool could indicate colon or rectal cancer, while abnormal vaginal bleeding may point to uterine or ovarian cancer. The key here is that bleeding should not be ignored, particularly if it happens outside of your normal menstrual cycle or has no apparent cause. Never hesitate to talk to your doctor about any unexplained bleeding, as early intervention can lead to more effective treatment. 9. Changes in the mouth. For smokers or those who use tobacco, it's especially important to be aware of changes in your mouth, such as persistent sores that don't heal, white or red patches on the gums, or a change in the fit of your dentures. These can be signs of oral cancer, but even if you're not a smoker, you should still pay attention to changes in your mouth. If you notice any unusual lumps, pain, or sores that won't go away, it could be a sign of mouth or throat cancer. A visit to your dentist or doctor for an evaluation is recommended, as early detection of oral cancers significantly improves survival rates. 10. Swelling or lumps. Finding a lump in your body, whether in your breast, neck, under your arms, or groin area, should never be ignored. Lumps can be caused by a variety of conditions, but if the lump is hard, painful, or growing in size, it may be cancerous. Breast cancer is the most well-known example of this, but lumps can also form in other parts of your body, such as in the lymph nodes, liver, or thyroid. While not all lumps are cancerous, they should be investigated, especially if they appear suddenly or feel different from anything you've experienced before. Early detection is key, and your healthcare provider can help determine whether the lump is something to be concerned about. 11. Night sweats and fever. Many people think that night sweats and fever are just signs of a common cold or flu, But when these symptoms persist for weeks or months, they could be signs of something more serious. Fever in particular is often linked to infections, but it can also be a sign of cancer, particularly blood cancers like leukemia or lymphoma. Night sweats, when you wake up drenched in sweat, even when the room isn't hot, can be another sign of cancer, such as lymphoma or other types of cancer affecting the immune system. While fever and night sweats can have many causes, when they are persistent, unexplained, and come without any clear reason, it's essential to seek medical advice. 12. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath is another symptom that could indicate a serious health problem. It might be a sign of lung cancer, especially if you've been experiencing persistent cough, wheezing, or chest pain along with it. But even cancers in other parts of the body can lead to breathing difficulties, particularly if the tumor grows large enough to press on the lungs or airways. If you find yourself struggling to breathe without any apparent reason, whether it's after exertion or even at rest, it's important to see a doctor as soon as possible. You don't want to wait until the condition worsens, as early detection of lung cancer or any cancer that affects the respiratory system can save your life. 13. Indigestion or trouble eating. Everyone experiences occasional indigestion or an upset stomach from time to time, but if you notice that you're constantly feeling bloated, nauseous, or full after eating small amounts, this could be a sign of cancer in the digestive system. Stomach, pancreatic, and esophageal cancers often manifest through these kinds of digestive issues. In some cases, indigestion can be a sign of a tumor obstructing the digestive tract. If you experience consistent indigestion, nausea, or a feeling of fullness, even when you haven't eaten much, don't dismiss it. Talk to a healthcare professional to get to the root of the problem. Cancer detected early can often be treated effectively, so don't ignore these signs. 14. Persistent headaches or vision changes. Headaches are common, but if you're experiencing constant, severe headaches that don't respond to typical painkillers, or if you notice changes in your vision, such as blurred vision or double vision, it could be more than just a migraine or stress-related. These symptoms may be caused by brain tumors or cancers affecting the brain or eyes. Brain tumors can put pressure on different parts of the brain, leading to headaches, vision issues, and even problems with coordination or balance. If your headaches are getting worse over time or are accompanied by other neurological symptoms, see a doctor immediately. 15. Painful or swollen joints. Finally, persistent joint pain or swelling that doesn't have a clear cause should not be ignored. While many people experience joint pain due to age or overuse, pain that comes on suddenly, persists over time, or gets worse could be linked to cancers that affect the bones or joints. Bone cancer, for example, can cause localized pain in the bones or joints, particularly in the arms or legs. If you're dealing with joint pain that doesn't seem to have a cause or that is getting worse over time, don't wait. Early detection of bone or other cancers that affect the joints is important for a better prognosis. As we come to the end of this video, let me remind you that it's never too late to take charge of your health. The reality is, early signs of cancer can sometimes be hard to recognize, and the symptoms might seem minor or easy to ignore. But today, you've gained valuable knowledge about what to look for, and that could be the key to saving your life or the life of someone you love. Remember, your health is your greatest asset, and it is worth every bit of attention, care, and effort. Cancer doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, regardless of age, background, or lifestyle. But the earlier cancer is detected, the better the chances of successful treatment and recovery. That's why these early warning signs are so critical. If you're feeling uncertain, or even a little scared after hearing some of these symptoms, know that you're not alone. It's completely natural to feel anxious when you're thinking about your health. But the power to make a change is in your hands. Taking action is the most important thing you can do. No matter what the outcome may be, you can approach it with courage, hope, and the support of those around you. Take this moment to remind yourself that you are strong, capable, and resilient. Even when faced with challenges, human beings have an incredible ability to overcome adversity and find hope, even in the darkest of times. Your body is speaking to you, and now you have the knowledge to listen, respond, and take the necessary steps to protect yourself. Don't let fear hold you back. If you've noticed any of these symptoms, don't wait. Take action today. Schedule that doctor's appointment. Ask the questions that need to be asked. You might be feeling scared, but remember that early intervention often leads to better outcomes, and knowledge is power. You deserve to live a healthy, fulfilling life, and that begins with taking your health seriously. And for those of you who may be going through something difficult right now, you are not alone. Whether you or a loved one are currently fighting cancer, or even if you're just feeling uncertain about your health, there is a network of support available to you. Reach out to healthcare professionals, support groups, and online communities. They can offer you guidance, strength, and most importantly, hope. You are part of a larger community of warriors who are standing up for their health and supporting each other through tough times. There is power in unity, and together we can make a difference. So if this video resonated with you, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your family and friends. Talk about the symptoms and encourage those you care about to be proactive with their health. You could be the person who helps someone else spot a potential issue before it becomes too serious. And remember, you are worthy of living your best, healthiest life. Taking care of yourself today means you're investing in your future. Don't let the fear of the unknown stop you from seeking answers. You have the strength to face whatever comes your way, and you deserve the peace of mind that comes with knowing you've done everything possible to protect your health. Please leave a comment below if you have any thoughts, questions, or personal experiences you'd like to share. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs today. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it so that more people can learn about the early signs of cancer and how to take control of their health. Together, we can create a community that is educated, empowered, and ready to take on any challenge that comes our way. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you are not alone. Stay informed, stay proactive, and stay healthy. You've got this.